Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well on tonight. So we're going to start off with your overall messages real quick, guys, and just kind of get a general idea of what's going on. So we start off here with Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Followed by Empress Queen. Love yourself when no one else do. A prophet is not welcome in his or her own home. Your self-respect makes you more attractive. And cut off and excommunicate from toxic family forever. Okay, so guys, you're obviously a feminine energy. Okay, Spirit is referring to you as an empress as well as a queen. Okay, you could even be a mother or a mother figure. Okay, I feel like Psalms 23 could be your favorite scripture of the Bible. Okay, but Spirit is saying the Lord is your shepherd. Okay, you shall not want. Okay, I feel like no matter what you are enduring or going through, or hardships, setbacks, downfalls, or what have you, you shall not want. You don't want for anything. Okay, I feel like you're in this energy of self-love, self-concern, self-healing. You may not have love. You may not have family, friends, or a lover. You could be single. Okay, so you're focusing on loving yourself. Okay, especially when you're not getting love from anyone else, when no one else is loving you. Okay, I feel like you could be someone who is outspoken, strong-willed, strong-minded, free-thinking, free-spirited type of individual. Okay, you could be a prophetess. Okay, you may be a visionary, revolutionary, and an activist, or anything like that. You could just be, a simple individual who just don't bite their tongue, don't sugarcoat shit or beat around the bush with anybody. Okay, with this, a prophet is not welcome in their own home. Okay, you could have people where you reside who are hating on maybe your beliefs, or the way you live your life, or even what you do for work. Okay, especially if you are making any type of accomplishments of any kind. It is really sad that most people that you have seen who has really accomplished great things and have made it and strived far, or what have you, they eventually end up moving or leaving away from where they came up at. And it's ridiculous, because you could take someone who say, and it is interesting, especially if you were like from a small state or a small town or something like that, and say you have some type of talent, skill, or ability, you've been noticed, or whether you've been noticed by anyone else or not, but you want to you want certain connections, you want certain experience, and this, that, and the other. It's like you have to leave home. So more often than not, you see a lot of people from smaller states and smaller towns. They moved to New York, they moved to California, they moved to Florida, Atlanta, things like that. What's interesting to me is, if you look at people who have accomplished things, like say people who are from New York and California and Atlanta, oftentimes they end up moving to other places, especially after they have, accomplished whatever they're trying to accomplish, or have made it in other ways. Like, say, for instance, celebrities. There's a lot of celebrities who have, whether it's summer homes or vacation homes or you know, other residences, mansions and different things in smaller states. And so it just makes you wonder, it's like, why in the hell can't you succeed where you come from? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know how many of you all think about these type of things, but I think about this. First of all, the crime rate is way higher in other states, in bigger states, and as well as the cost of living is more in bigger states. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, and a lot of times in smaller states, you know, it may not be a whole lot of entertainment and a whole lot of sights to see and, you know, really fun, exciting things to do as it relates to entertainment and things like that or what have you. But at the same time, the cost of living is a lot cheaper. The, you know, the crime rate isn't as bad. You're not bombarded by an overflux of, you know, a huge population where it's just like you can't walk down the street without, you know, hundreds of people on either side of you, in front of you, beside you, behind you, and all kinds of stuff and what have you. But I always wonder that. It's like, you know, because not everybody wants, you know, say fame and fortune. Of course, if you're striving after fame and fortune and you want to be world renowned and you want to be on the TV screens and in the magazines and, you know, all kinds of really big things like that within the industry or even higher ranking positions within the government, yeah, you're going to have to venture out. You're going to have to move to bigger states where they make those type of things happen. Okay, it's common sense. But some people want to accomplish great things and be successful in different things, but not necessarily have to leave where they're from. And even if it's not on a situation like that, sometimes people get pushed out of where they reside just because of support. You have a lack of support where you're from. And it's interesting to me. Like, so like I said, you could have some type of talent, skill, or ability. Have y'all ever seen all of those starving artists? Just go to downtown areas in any state and you see these starving artists. You may see somebody playing a saxophone. You may see mimes and singers and dancers and painters and people who draw and like all these people, you know, down here posted up making, you know, doing their talents or, you know, a little bit of change or selling what, you know, things that they've created and different things like that. And it's like hardly nobody supports them in the state where they come from, but they could literally go to another state, a bigger state, and get so much love and support from complete freaking strangers. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know, a lot of times people where they come from, you have family who don't support you, who don't have your back, who don't uplift you in what you're doing, that you don't have the support of. You may not have friends or a lover who supports you, and then your community may not even support you. So this is what the meaning in that a prophet is not welcome in their own home. Okay, so you could be feeling like this. Whatever it is that you do as a hobby, for fun, artistically, creatively, or even as a job, an occupation, or what have you, you may have this sense of feeling like you're not welcome in your own home, or what have you. But regardless, the Lord is your shepherd and you shall not want. Okay, I feel like the love for yourself, or you loving yourself when no one else do, I feel like you're someone who has a lack of love or feel like no one loves you or appreciates you. Okay, and of course, the more you focus on self-love, self-concern, self-healing, and different things like that, this boosts your self-respect, just because of the simple fact that you are loving you. You're not waiting for anybody else's permission or approval. You're not codependent on anybody else's love or support. You're feeding yourself that. So outer appearances, your self-respect makes you look more attractive to others, whether they tell you so or not. Okay, I also feel like you loving yourself when no one else do. This is tied into, some of you may have endured some type of childhood trauma. You've had to cut off or excommunicate yourself from toxic family members, emancipate yourself, from these individuals or what have you. Either they were never in your life to begin with. Some people have family, but they don't really have family because they don't love them, support them, guide them, teach them, uplift them in no type of way. So it's really like you don't have any. And then you have those who are really orphaned and really have nobody, okay? But I feel like with this cut off and excommunicate from toxic family members, you've reached a point in your life where you've come to realize that some of your biggest enemies are people who are supposedly related to you. And it's sad because it's like the people who are closest to you be the ones who will set you up, be the ones who will stab you in your back faster than a complete stranger would, you know? Okay, y'all, so those are your overall messages. That's what's going on here. We're going to get some further clarification for the situation and see what else is going on. I'm looking here at new opportunities. Some of you all may be getting some type of new opportunity that could be coming in for you, okay? So clarify Psalms 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, okay? I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords flipped over together. It's like you have some type of stress or worry or concern, anxiety even about not having enough money, or you know, having a lack thereof or what have you. But I feel like maybe your stress, your worries, your concern is unfounded or is unnecessary, okay? Because there is some type of, you may receive gifts of generosity. There may be some type of gift of generosity that is coming in for you. This could be charity. This could be donation. This could be some type of gift that you're being given or granted, or that was left for you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, however that is coming to you, whether it be by way of work that you're doing, things that you're selling, whether it be by charity or donation or what have you. There's some type of gift of generosity that is coming in for you, okay? The Lord is your shepherd and you shall not want here, okay? Because look at the next card that we have here, sitting here with the Empress Queen, the Ten of Pentacles here. You're definitely coming into some large amount of abundance, okay? This may have some type of connection to family or stem from family, or possibly even your hard work, okay? But there's a large windfall of money that is coming in for you, okay? This is not chump change. This is longevity in the abundance department. Your finances, you know, this is you being balanced in all areas of your life. You being financially stable and secure and having all the finances, money, and resources that you need, so much so that you know, could even have a savings for a rainy day or what have you here, okay? One more message for the Empress Queen Spirit. Some of you all could be married. I did see the Four of Wands. Okay, so some of you all could be either in a serious committed relationship, or you could be in a marriage. That's not going to be for everyone though, okay? I am seeing the Empress here, okay? So whomever you are, I get a sense that you're someone who is highly intuitive. You could be naturally empathic or psychic. You're very much enlightened. You're wise, okay? Possibly beyond your years or what have you, okay? The High Priestess holds secret knowledge, secret information, occultic knowledge as well here, okay? But you're in this High Priestess energy here, okay? I definitely see you being financially stable and secure though, okay? Spirit, clarify, love yourself when no one else do. So I'm seeing the Hermit here, okay? You could be a natural born introvert, okay? You to yourself, you're by yourself, you're on your own. You could be all alone. You could be someone who is a deep thinker. You go within a lot, okay? You could even be secluded, isolated, in solitude as well. You may pray, study, or research a lot, okay? But you're in this Hermit energy, okay? So you're definitely likely single. You're definitely alone, okay? But you're never really alone. You don't, I feel like this is alone, you know, in the physical, okay? But as it relates to the spiritual, okay, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your archangels, your guardian angels are always with you, are always around you. Spirit is saying here, okay? Give us one more for love yourself when no one else do, Spirit. Love yourself when no one else do. Many of you all have had an absent father. You have you haven't had the love, support, help, assistance, guidance, or protection from a father or a father figure. You could have had a deadbeat father. You could have had an absent father. You may not even know your father, okay? Whatever way it may be, I'm getting that, sensing that as well, okay? Whoever you are, you could definitely be a messenger of some kind. You're a prophetess, okay? I get a sense that you put forth a lot of hard work and effort, okay? A lot of love, compassion, into yourself, okay? No matter how other people may look at you or view you, or put you down or make you feel like you're a failure or less than or what have you, you work really hard. You invest in yourself wisely, okay? But you're on your own and you're all alone, I'm seeing here, okay? I do see the Nine of Cups here with a prophet is not welcome in his or her own home, okay? Now, the Nine of Cups is all about happiness, hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true here, okay? I feel like as your hopes, wishes, and dreams come true, or the hopes or the wishes, the dreams, the desires, the manifestations that you have, especially with you being some type of messenger or prophetess or prophet of some kind here, you may feel unwelcome in your own home. And this could be because you don't have the love or the support of others. And so, yeah, this definitely has to do with your work here, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles being here. I do feel like there's some type of hope, wish, or dream that is coming true for you as it relates to the work that you do, your job, your occupation, the money you make from the work that you do here, okay? And you may not feel like you're welcome in your own home, which is something else that brings, it's very interesting to me. Because remember how I started off telling you all, I feel like it's very disheartening to know that people who have succeeded, advanced, and became accomplished and made it in life, they always have to leave where they're from. But if you notice, if a person gets wealthy or rich and famous or well known, the people where they come from, at some point, always want them to come back. Always want them to give back to the very community that didn't even support them. You know what I'm saying? Starting off. It seems to amaze me, okay? But you got some type of hope with your dream coming true as it relates to the work that you do here, okay? Spirit, clarify your self-respect. Makes you more attractive. I get a feeling like you're definitely no nonsense, okay? You regardless to what zodiac sign that you fall under, you definitely speak your mind, okay? I feel like you got a strong cutoff game, and you could definitely have a sharp tongue. With you coming out as the Empress, you could definitely embody every other Empress in the deck, okay? Regardless to your zodiac sign here, okay? You could be sassy, but I feel like you're classy as well here, okay? You're someone who's very motivated, determined, full of passion. You're driven, okay? And this makes you attractive to others as well. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely get a sense that you're gonna have some type of success, triumph, victory, or public recognition here, okay? Or others are recognizing you being more, your self-respect, making you more attractive in some type of way. Spirit, clarify, cut off, and excommunicate from toxic family forever. Yeah, I feel like I get a sense that you feel like you need to defend yourself from these people. You need to protect yourself in some type of way. You've really been hurt by these people. to the point where you're on guard. You have up this wall of defense. Okay, you either have protection, have to carry protection, or you feel like you have to protect yourself by any means necessary. And this is the reason why you have either had to or you need to cut off and excommunicate from toxic family members, because obviously these persons are not happy for you. They don't love you. They don't support you. They don't have your back. They don't have your best interest at heart or serve your highest good, okay? Because anytime you have to feel defensive towards someone, you feel like you have to protect someone. Like, these are persons that you wouldn't feel comfortable breaking bread with. You couldn't sleep under the same roof with without sleeping with one eye open type thing, because they could be plotting on you, doing something to hurt you or to harm you or to, trick you or bamboozle you in some way, shape, form, or fashion here. So I see that many of you all have had to cut off and excommunicate yourself from toxic family members. Some of you got toxic family members that wasn't in your life to begin with, okay? And you can't miss some shit that you ain't never had. And I feel like some of you, became accustomed to that, okay, and didn't fight back against that. Yeah, 5 of Wands. There's a lot of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, and competition amongst your toxic family members for whatever reason here. You got people in your family who's jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, okay? But you are moving on to calmer waters. With the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you're moving on, you're moving forward. You could be leaving, traveling, relocating, but you're definitely moving to calmer waters here, okay? And this taps back into a prophet is not welcome in their own home. I get you're someone who don't feel loved. You don't feel supported or appreciated where you're from, okay? But you are definitely moving on to calmer waters. There's definitely could be some type of commitment or marriage that is coming in for you once you move on to calmer waters here. And I'm seeing the sun here, which talks about happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fulfillment, fresh starts. Look at that. There's your energy here with the Empress here. You are a mother. You are abundance. You're nurturing, you're kind, you're caring, you're loving, you're generous, you're compassionate. You're a good mother. Okay? And you're moving on, you're moving forward here, okay? You could even be receiving some type of offer, proposition, or proposal that engage this movement forward in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So clarify, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I feel like there's changes that is coming in for you, yet you have sat in expectation of something. Like you've been waiting on something. There are changes that have occurred in your life. You're in expectation, waiting on something. And I feel like this is what has had you in mental conflict, stress, worry, depressed, anxious, dealing with anxiety or sleepless nights or something like that, or what have you. Both change and expectations flipped over together here, okay? So I definitely feel like you have endured some major changes in your life here, okay? And you may have been stuck or stagnant or in that hangman limbo type of energy, waiting or anticipation of, or maybe you've been in anticipation of some type of change. And this is the reason why you have been stressed, worried, depressed, or dealing with anxiety here. But the Lord is your shepherd and you shall not want, okay? And I feel like some of you may have had the bare minimum. You may have had to live paycheck to paycheck. You may have been without the things that you desire, or and things like that, or whatever, but you haven't gone without what you need. You understand what I'm saying? But I do get a sense that there is some, and maybe you've had to live off of charity or donations or gifts of generosity just to make it, okay? but there is some type of, there is a shift in abundance and stability and security and balance that is coming in for you, okay? Spirit, clarify Empress Queen. Empress Queen. You may be receiving some type of communication, messages, news, or information, okay? Yeah, toil and labor here. You put forth a lot of hard work, okay? You work really hard to accomplish, to be, I feel like, to be a better version of yourself. This hard work can be in many different aspects of your life. I feel like you've done a lot of hard work on self. You could do a lot of hard work as it relates to the actual work or job that you have, or your occupations, your hobbies, your talents, skills, or abilities. But with toil and labor, this is like, this is hard work in more ways than one here, okay? Spirit, clarify love yourself when no one else do. So we have main female here, okay? So we know that you are a feminine energy here. Like I said, you're someone who's introverted. You're to yourself, you're by yourself, you're on your own, you're all alone here. You're the lonely loner type here, okay? But I feel like you're comfortable. Like, not everybody is comfortable with being by themselves or being alone in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion here. But I definitely get the sense that you enjoy, you may work best alone, or you like that solitude, okay? And I feel like this is when you have put forth the hard work that you have put forth, okay? Spirit, clarify a prophet is not welcome in his own home here. So I'm seeing great fortune here. Some type of great fortune is coming through for you. Okay? This is that hope was your dream come true. This has to do with your work, your career, your occupation, your job. Okay? Some type of great fortune is coming through for someone. High honor here. You could even be stepping into a position of high honor or leadership in some type of way, or maybe gaining or obtaining some type of high honor for something that you do here, okay? Spirit, clarify your self-respect makes you more attractive. We have pathway here, okay? So I feel like your pathway is clear. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. You're definitely someone who has stepped into your life purpose, okay? You're focused on fulfilling your destiny in some way, shape, form, or fashion. This is where all that motivation and determination and that passion and that drive and that action that is being taken is coming from, okay? You're on the right pathway, okay? You have some type of gift, or there's some type of gift that is coming to you as well, I'm seeing here, okay? People could hate on maybe your gifts, or hate on the fact that you're receiving a gift of some kind here. Yeah. To clarify, cut off and excommunicate from toxic family members, we have the family room here, okay? And if y'all can see this card clearly, this family room is empty. So like I said, some of y'all got family, but you don't have family because they don't love, support you, or, you know, have your back, or treat you like family. These people have neglected you, abandoned you, left you out in the cold. They've sabotaged you, ruined you, stabbed you in your back. They've used you, abused you. They have treated you like the black sheep, the scapegoat. You wasn't accepted amongst them for whatever reason, okay? And you had to cut these people off and excommunicate yourself from these people, or you were emancipated, or you know, some of you all never had family to begin with, or you were an orphan in some way, shape, form, or fashion here, okay? Which is the reason why you've been on your own and by yourself. Okay, any other messages, Spirit? I feel like because your self-respect makes you more attractive, there's some type of courtship, relationship that is going to lead to a marriage that is coming in for you. There could be a mature man that is coming into you all's life. Spirit, clarify. I'm seeing this gift again. There's something here pertaining to your gifts or you receiving some type of gift of some kind here. Spirit, clarify. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Yes, because you are a sweetheart. You're someone who's kind, who's caring, who's giving, who's nurturing, who's loving, who's affectionate, who's compassionate. Okay? And this may be the reason why Psalms 23 is the first card that came out here. Okay? Because you're the Most High sweetheart. Empress Queen. Empress Queen, Spirit. Empress Queen. I definitely feel like you have endured a lot, but you kept the faith. You kept your courage. You kept hope. Spirit, what else is going on here? Yeah, with this hope here, you've definitely, you see how this person looks tired? Looks like they've endured a lot, like they've been injured, they've been hurt, they've been kicked while they're down, and all these things. Okay, this is the reason why you continue to work hard here. Okay, you kept the faith, courage, you stood your ground, you had strength, and you had hope that things would get better here. Any other messages on this Empress Queen, Spirit? Any other messages on this Empress Queen? There's a lot of talk about you as well. I'm seeing these conversations from these other people here. Or people around you. This could be in your community. This could be persons that are far. Okay? Spirit, clarify, love yourself when no one else do. Love yourself when no one else do. You had a lot of enemies in your life, or people who are self-proclaimed enemies, people who made themselves your enemies. Okay? And this has caused you great sorrow. This has caused you misfortune. Stay faithful, dedicated, and loyal to yourself, okay? And love you. You don't have to think less of yourself because other people do. You don't have to not love yourself just because nobody else loved you, okay? To clarify, a prophet is not welcome in his own home. We have scholar here, okay? You're a specialist in a certain field of study here, okay? You do something very well, okay? You could be someone who is knowledgeable in some type of way. To clarify, your self-respect makes you more attractive. So I definitely get a sense, I'm seeing lover here, okay? You're going to cross pathways with a lover here. Spirit, any other messages? Your self-respect makes you more attractive. Yeah, I'm seeing wedding and wife and joyfulness just fell in my lap here. Somebody wants to make you an honest woman. Somebody wants you to be their wife here. Obviously, if you're not dating anybody, you're not going to meet anybody today and marry them tomorrow. At least I hope you wouldn't. Okay? I always hear people say that. People are always like, your partner this, your person that, and y'all are getting married. And you got, it's more people in the world who are single and ain't dating no damn body than it is people who are already coupled up and on the verge of getting married or who is already married. You know what I'm saying? And people speak about this like, you gonna get married tomorrow. You single today, but you gonna meet the love of your life and get married tomorrow. Like, yeah, it don't go like that. You know what I'm saying? It's very possible for you to meet somebody, but most people who end up getting married or even have a successful marriage, they date each other for quite some time. They get to know each other for quite some time, years even. You understand what I'm saying? Before they decide to tie the knot and get married. Okay, like, yeah, I just, you know. It's even too soon if you decide to, you know, you meet somebody and y'all date a couple of months and then jump up and get married. Like, that's not long enough to know a person, you know, get to know a person, and if y'all are going to really be compatible or whatever. And that's the reason why so many marriages end in freaking bitterness and divorce and just toxic craziness, because y'all were all too anxious to jump up and do something and then take the time to freaking really get to know the other person. You understand what I'm saying? Because trust and believe me, you may think a person is, you know, drop dead gorgeous or handsome. Y'all may hit it off really well. Y'all may have a lot of good fun together. Y'all may have great freaking sex together. But trust me when I say things change when you move in with other people. When y'all begin to live together and y'all have to pay bills and different things together. When you see a person's, you know, faults and flaws and different things from behind the freaking scenes or whatever, it's not the same thing you see when you just dating somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Things can switch up, change up, you know what I'm saying? Feelings can change and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. So yeah, people should just take more time to get to know people before you go jumping head first into a situation, because it's not necessarily the same way with dating. You know what I'm saying? You can date somebody. If it don't work out, fine. You go your way, I go mine, or whatever. Life goes on. There's billions of people in the world, okay? It's not so easy to get out of a damn marriage when you're married to some damn body, okay? It costs to get married and it costs to get freaking divorced, okay? So what else is going on here, Spirit? Your self-respect makes you more attractive here. So we got waiting here, okay? I feel like you could be waiting for the right one here, okay? I feel like you've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? You've had your share of toxic love affairs or situations or what have you. You're waiting on your divine counterpart, your kingdom spouse, your soulmates, or what have you. Sitting here with this self-respect makes you more attractive. It's like you're waiting for, you know, the right one. So clarify, cut off, and excommunicate from toxic family members. Your toxic family members, they're in this haughtiness energy. They're very arrogant. They're superior. They're dominant, controlling, manipulative. They could be narcissistic, two-faced, backstabbing type of individuals. Yeah, and the enemy came out. Haughtiness and the enemy came out. By definition, haughtiness means someone who is arrogantly superior. Okay? So you could have family who have tried to be dictators in your life, who have tried to manipulate you, control you. You're a full-grown ass adult. You could even have children of your own. But you've got enemies in your family, and you've even got arrogantly superior, dominant, controlling, possessive, narcissistic, two-faced, backstabbing, low down and dirty individual. Y'all excuse that damn whatchamacallit. I had my door open for a while and the damn thing just came in, and it's just annoying. In your family, okay? And this is the reason why you've had to cut off and excommunicate yourself from these toxic damn people, okay? This could have something to do with a grandparent, like an older woman. This could have something to do with somebody who's a priest, a pastor, an ordained minister or something in your family, or some type of shit or whatever, and a multitude of other individuals, okay? This could be siblings, or parents, grandparents, or anybody in your freaking family, because it seems like from this energy, it seems like somebody's whole damn family is toxic. Just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. Okay, y'all. So let's see what else is going on here. Spirit, please give us clear and accurate messages. So I'm seeing foundation and achievements here. This is sitting here on the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. There's something significant to your foundation, like your home, as well as achievements. I feel like your achievements ties into your like your financial stability in some way, shape, form, or fashion here, okay? So your livelihood here, okay? I definitely feel like you may have struggled as it relates to that, okay? But you are going to have a firm foundation as well as achievements, okay? You're someone who's also very wise as well, with wisdom here. You use your wisdom as you put forth a lot of hard work. We had the High Priestess came out here too, so you are highly intuitive, enlightened, very wise individual as well here, okay? Love yourself when no one else do. We have balance here, okay? This is you you loving yourself to bring balance and maintain balance in all areas of your life. A prophet is not welcome in his own home. It's because of your spiritual strength, okay? You could be more spiritual than religious. You could be a spiritualist, okay? And this is the reason why you as a prophet may not be welcome in your own home, okay? It could also be the reason why you're in solitude, to yourself, by yourself, okay? You've gone through a period of discontent and boredom, as well as heartache and loss, as well as conflicts and defeat, okay? This is what you have had to endure. From family, in your community, and any and everybody else as well. So we have the universe here on your self-respect makes you more attractive here, okay? I feel like the universe is definitely on your side, working in your favor, okay? Changing things for the better in your life here. Some of you all may have given up on love, okay? You may have gotten to the point where you thought maybe love wasn't in the cards for you, especially if you are older. If you are a mature woman, okay, and you've never been married, you've never had a relationship where you really felt loved or, pleased to the fullest or satisfied or anything like that, you may have kind of given up on love and, or what have you, and thought love wasn't in the cards for you, okay? Yeah, and I feel like this also ties into you cutting off or excommunicating from toxic family members. These people could have been targeting you and gang stalking you and harassing you as well, or set you up to go through such a thing or what have you, because there was a period of time that you was definitely suffering in silence because of this toxic family and the things that they were doing to you. Yeah, these people caused you a lot of heartache and loss. Okay? Yeah. Same toxic family. They caused you, that's where all this energy is coming from. These people, you suffered in silence because of this toxic family. They caused you heartache and loss. They caused you conflicts and defeat, okay? And everything. But you are going to fulfill your destiny, and you're going to have victory and success, Spirit is saying. Yeah, because you're coming into some type of recognition and reward. Now, when that happened, see how many people love you then. See how many people want to be all up in your face and all up in your life and all up in your space. Okay? Then. But remember, nobody loved you before. Nobody supported you before. Nobody cared about you before. Nobody had your back. Nobody guided you. Nobody taught you. Nobody supported you. Nobody was there for you. It's amazing, okay? And these people have basically waited. Look at all them swords. So you have suffered so much to the point where you wanting to move to more calmer waters means migrating elsewhere from where you grew up, came up, where you're comfortable or what have you, because you have no love, support, help, assistance, guidance, or anything there. It's sad. It's sad. And I'm not really sure what it is that you're doing in your life, but I guarantee you, every one of them people who rejected you, every one of those people who discriminated against you, who hated on you, who didn't support you, who didn't care about you, who didn't love you, gonna be trying to be all up in, find their way back to making themselves, inserting themselves back in your life should you succeed or make it in some type of way. And that's just how people are. We have wisdom keeper here. Whomever you are a wisdom keeper here, okay? You're a wise person. You're well informed. You're a wounded healer, and you're enlightened, okay? You have some type of religious devotion as well here. You could be, this says irreverent, mystical, evangelical, extremist, okay? You have some type of religious devotion as well. I feel like this is spiritual though. You have been bullied and oppressed. You have people who have used you as a scapegoat. They have tormented you. You've had these fly monkeys who used you, who thought you were an easy target, Spirit is saying. You have been, you have gone through oppression where people wanted to shut you up. It got to the point where people may have even been trying to set you up in an effort to set you up. But you went through some type of oppression, whether socially, religiously, domestically. But you had oppressors who were bullying you. You know, nobody likes you. As soon as you're not who somebody else wants you to be, nobody likes you. Nobody cares about you. Nobody loves you. Nobody wants you. Nobody desires you, okay? You could have even endured some type of brainwashing here. Again, this says political, religious, social, other here. Some type of bullying, oppression, and brainwashing was done to you since you were a child. Spirit is saying. You are a healer. You're coming into some type of accomplishment. You are a healer. You're coming into wealth or financial stability. You could definitely be a psychic, high priestess, prophetess, gypsy, astrologer, okay? You can even be a bit of a rebel, a performer. I'm seeing performer, so you could be an entertainer of some kind. You could be a bit of a rebel. You're nonconformist, you're an activist, you're a revolutionary. I see you receiving some type of charity of some kind here. This is benefactor, patron, beneficiary. You could be the beneficiary of something, a particular policy of some kind. You're also someone who's a good Samaritan. So I feel like you give to others as well. Okay, guys? But that's what's going on. I keep looking over here, okay? Some type of new opportunity is coming in for you, okay? And you're definitely moving on to calmer waters. There is a significant commitment relationship that is going to lead to a marriage that is going to come in for you. Okay? And I see you having some type of happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fulfillment, fresh starts, second chances in life, passion, love, romance. Okay? Being this empress that you are. Okay? Continue to be nurturing and loving and caring and kind and generous and giving. Okay? Because no matter how much you have endured, that is the very thing that is bringing about some type of offer, proposition, or proposal to you, Spirit is saying. Some type of new opportunity is coming in for you. I feel like you could have even manifested this. You may be a powerful manifester here. Okay? The magician has all the tools that they need to manifest what they want or what they desire. Okay? And with you coming out as the high priestess, more than once here, okay? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it past you being a magician as well. Okay? So those are your messages, guys. I do thank you all for listening and for watching. If you will be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. There's some type of intimacy, soul tie, union that's coming in for you. Romantic feelings that you may have or somebody else may have for you, okay? With the coffee cup, you may be having coffee with someone. You may like coffee, or someone you're coming in contact with. Y'all both may like coffee here, okay? But I see meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and a strong friendship occurring here, okay? Stay in this temperance energy. Whoever you are, you can be a chosen one. You definitely could be an earth angel, you're a star seed, you're an indigo, you're a highly sensitive being, okay? But you have this magnetic connection, attraction to the spiritual realm, to the most high, to the angelic realm here, okay? Somebody got love on the brain, though, okay, as it relates to you, okay? There could be some type of dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, a nostalgic type of energy. This could be coming from this mature man who wants some type of union with you, but you're definitely coming into some type of recognition and reward, guys, okay? So let's pull you some runes as our closing messages for this reading. Okay, so this room looks like water to me. It's interesting, but this is actually the flight room here, okay? Like, I think it's got that waviness to it, which I guess is supposed to be like the air or the wind or something like that. This room is actually called the flight room. But if you look at it, it literally looks like the waves in water. Okay, so you could be taking some type of flight, taking some type of trip, going on some type of journey or something like that. That I feel like it's a flight, because this is a flight room, but it's definitely over water. In some type of way, okay? This don't necessarily have to be like, this doesn't mean like overseas or anything like that. I mean, traveling from one state to the next, no matter how you're getting there, it's gonna be like, there's gonna be huge water distance in between, you know, other states. We're surrounded by water, okay? So, we have the star here as well, okay? And let's get one more. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the romance room. Okay. So, as it relates to the flight room, guys, okay, I know this is going to be hard for you all to see. This is an amethyst. These rooms are made of amethyst, and they're really quite light. You may not be able to really see this, okay? But, this room foretells of an arrival of, like, important news, okay? So you could be receiving some type of message, news, information, or communication that is coming in for you, okay? Some type of important news, okay? This is a positive room, though, okay? So it's good news, okay? It's important news, but it's good news, okay? This stands for good tidings, okay? This also speaks to insight as well as knowledge. It is also a rune of creativity. It also talks about a time to let your imagination soar, okay? As well as with this being the flight rooms, like I said, some of you all may decide to take some type of trip. Like, this could be a vacation. This could be like you deciding to move or relocate or something as well. Okay, with the star room here, this room depicts fortune, a fortunate developments, okay? Some type of fortune. Of course, like a star, just like the sun, a star shines, okay? So you definitely could be in this star energy, star status. The sky is the limit for you. You are shining very brightly at this time here, okay? Spirit is also saying that through the darkness, this star, because it shines the way it does, okay, through darkness, it can show what can be saved, which may have seemed to be lost to you in some type of way here, okay? This also shows financial gain, Okay, so you all are definitely coming into some type of financial stability or security or abundance in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It also can foretell of life-changing events, okay? But it's definitely a time for you to watch for opportunities coming in for you. And you remember the card that I just showed you all, something is significant to a new opportunity, okay? That is coming in for you all, okay? Something about your creativity and different things is of significance, as well as you shining very brightly, financial gain, life-changing events, okay, new opportunities, or what have you. And this is the romance room, guys. The last room that you had is romance, so there is some type of romance that is coming in for you, okay? Now, if you are single, this room can depict a future romance coming in for you, okay? So it seems like you all are single from this reading that I'm doing here, especially with this love yourself, when no one else do and all that. This is for somebody who is single here, okay? And then down here it says your self-respect makes you more attractive. I feel like this is when you're catching somebody's eye and some type of romance could be coming in at that point or what have you. But yeah, like I said, if you're single, that this room depicts a future romance, okay? However, if you are already in a relationship, this room can foretell of an arrival of renewed passion, okay? Like an engagement or a marriage, or taking your relationship to a higher level of commitment in some way, shape, form, or fashion, okay? So it can also tell of passion in other aspects of your life as well, okay? This also can like ward you off from dangerous love affairs, okay? Be sure not to engage in any type of dangerous love affairs of any kind as well, okay? But I think for the most part, guys, with this, there is some type of romance coming in for you all, because you all are single, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, you may be single. You may surely also be celibate or abstaining from sex or what have you. But if not, you're definitely single. You're not in a committed relationship with anyone here, okay, guys? So those are your runes that go along with this message, guys. I thank you all so much for listening and for watching. Of course, if you all would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tipdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So go watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in a company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.